who did that.
Phillip J. Pierre says he supports the introduction of limited casino gambling to augment the tourism product. At the same time, he is questioning the sincerity of the Stephenson King administration on the matter. The former Minister for Tourism, who says he understands the dynamics of the fickle industry, claims he is perplexed by the seemingly ambiguous position of the government on the issue.
You must look at who oppose. You must look at who oppose a casino gambling. Look at the history. But look at the opposite. It's convenient now. The boat is on the other foot. So that's a government issue. It's not our issue. It's a government issue. The government has a policy. The government must explain their policy, and the government must do what they have to do. You can't call for support on an issue that you opposed earlier.
Pierre says the then SLP administration was cognizant of the moral and ethical implications and public perception. As a result, laws were passed establishing a gaming authority to enforce strict regulations and restrictions. He says the intention was to promote the island as an upscale destination that offers a unique package for high-end visitors.
I understand the moral imperative and the moral argument of the church. That is why when we passed the legislation, we tried to limit it so that it could only be a facility that would enhance the product now.
Meanwhile, Pierre claims the government is benefiting from the vision and forward planning of the previous administration. He argues the island was never envisioned as a mass tourism destination but a niche market vacation spot. Pierre says the policy and planning of the previous government, including gaming, was aimed at achieving that goal.
The Baywalk Mall that we're speaking about, we were the government that created the environment for it. It was the first time that kind of facility was given incentives. It was under our government. We are the ones who did that. We are the ones who looked at the planning situation to allow it to operate in St. Lucia. We are the ones who did that.
A group of evangelical Christian churches called the Fellowship of Gospel Preaching Churches opposes casino gambling for tourism enhancement. The organization is scheduled to make an official statement articulating its position on the subject very soon. Phillip J. Pierre contends in a highly competitive marketplace the island must adapt in order to survive. However, he says in this instance, citizens should be more concerned about the government's methods than its motives. Winston Springer Jr., HDS News, Channel 4.